What's up, guys?
Hey, guys.
Grow 2017 here. Do you want to introduce yourself?
I'm Dominic.
I'm Ryan.
I'm Sanji.
And we just wanted to give you guys a quick update of what happened over the past week since we left California. Yeah, enjoy. We're going to be having some pictures. So it's not just us talking. Yeah. Do you want to start it off?
So on the 18th, we landed in Dubai. It was super hot. So hot. It was like nighttime.
Yeah,
and like 80% humidity, like 90-some degrees. It was terrible.
We thought it'd be dry heat because it's the desert, but it was really, really humid. And it was a 16-hour flight from LAX to Dubai, which was pretty long, but Dominic and Sanji both like knocked out.
It wasn't too bad. I slept for most of it.
For like 8 hours.
Yep.
We went to the we went to the Dubai Mall and we could see the Burj in the background. It's super tall.
And we got some really good tea and
hummus, as they say. But then we went to the hotel, and it was actually a really nice hotel because Emirates is like pretty classy.
Ballin'.
Yeah.
Funded by the government.
But the next morning, we took a van to the airport and basically left for Uganda.
Crazy.
And then we were in traffic. First, we were greeted
First.
by the whole Impoma team.
They're super nice.
When we
Peter,
landed.
Ruth, and Mama Frida. And they were super excited to see us, and we were super excited to see them. They had the little poster for us.
Impoma.
It said Impoma. And then we stuffed everything into the car, and we also had to stuff ourselves into the car.
Brought so much stuff.
It was toothbrushes. And then we drove for like 2 hours. Oh.
But we were stuck in really bad traffic jams. They're actually really bad. But Dom and Sanj, like always, fell asleep in the car. I have a picture to show you guys of that. But on our way back, we got to try, Dom and I tried goat meat for the first time. Did you like it?
It was good. Like, it had a lot of flavor, but there was like a lot of fat, so like it was super chewy and stuff.
Yeah, it was a lot of fat.
I had some chicken.
It was boiling hot.
Yeah. And then basically we arrived here. Ruth, who is a school teacher at Johnson Nicosi, she kind of makes sure that we're all doing well throughout our trip. She kind of showed us our spaces. Dom went to go open the latrine.
There was so many cockroaches. They were like, and they're so big too, and they move so fast. It was, I could not. I had to hold it until the next day.
Day 2, we had to like get our like phones and like our Wi-Fi and our money exchanged. So Ruth took us to Makono, which is like 10 minutes away in the taxi.
Mm-hmm.
And
it was so cramped.
Yeah, there was like 18 people in there or something. And we got our money exchanged, and then we went to the supermarket to get some water. And we took a tour of the whole school. Ruth took us, or kind of like the village area. So we saw a school, and then we also saw the chickens and the goats.
Poma got goats.
And we saw like the school dormitories where the girls stay and where the boys stay. And we saw the water sources that the kids use, and 2 large like water containers that collect rainwater that was actually funded by GlobeMed. So Peter was like, "That's from you."
That was pretty cool to see, because it's like everything that we worked for and fundraised for is like an actual thing, so it's kind of nice.
And then in the afternoon on Tuesday, we got to play soccer, or they call it football, which is probably what everyone should call it. But we played football with the kids, and it was super fun, and they were like really good. And they're just like running around on this dirt field, like kicking it around, and then like they pass it to Ryan, and then he like sprained his ankle.
Yeah. Not totally healed from my last injury, but it's okay.
And then one of the teachers told Ryan that he didn't look like he knew how to play.
Yeah.
Then Wednesday, we had our first like real official meeting with Peter and Dennis.
And then in the afternoon, we went to the Chompasy borehole, which is like a new one they're constructing, and it looks like it was coming along well. He said it had like a week left or something until it was completed, so like it's doing really good. It's gonna be done soon. And they gave us like maize, which is basically like our corn, and it was toasted, and it was like really good.
Yeah, it's kind of different though. It's like each kernel is like way thicker.
It's a bit tougher.
Yeah, and a little bit more bland.
Less sweet, yeah.
But it was good.
More natural.
Yeah.
And the road getting there was like super crazy, and we got stuck like a couple times.
Peter had to like shoo a cow out of the road.
Yeah.
And after that, did we do that? Oh, then.
Then Ruth came.
Here, we should. So we're back. So this huge bug flew into our room, which actually happened the first night. There were like 5, and Ruth helped us kill it, but one just flew in, and it took me and Dom both collectively like 10 hits trying to kill it.
Some strong,
because it's huge. But that's Uganda.
So after we went to Chompasy, Ruth came and joined us with her son Imran, and after that she was just talking about passion fruit juice, and then these girls brought her passion fruits, and then she showed us how to make the juice, and so we made the juice using like a strainer and some sugar and water, and yeah, it was super good.
It's really good because it was just like fresh.
It was so easy to make too. It was surprising. Like it was still so good. On Wednesday afternoon, Peter asked us if we wanted to go to the school to watch them having a debate, and they were talking about whether the government should help people with HIV/AIDS, and the kids were just so good. Like they had like people proponents and like opposing sides, and I was just very impressed.
And on Thursday, we met with a couple of the teachers at Johnson & Cozy to go over what we would be teaching the next 6 weeks. So they want us to focus on WASH topics. They want us to focus more on like specific topics like dental hygiene, like personal hygiene, sanitation. So basically they told us these topics that they wanted us to focus on, and then we came back and we started working on our first lesson plan for Monday.
So yeah, Mondays and Fridays we're teaching about WASH. And then Wednesdays, they're going to separate the boys and the girls. And then Dom and I are going to teach the guys, and Sanj is going to teach the girls. That's mainly focusing on... oh, shit.
Woo!
Another one?
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Get it.
So another one of those super big flies came in. So we killed it again, and we finally decided to close our door.
Okay, and then...
Oh yeah, so Wednesdays we separate the boys and the girls, and then Dom and I teach the boys, Sanji teaches the girls, and that's just about like hygiene, puberty, adolescence, things like that. And
reproductive health.
Yeah, and then
the fun stuff.
We do PE with them, as Sanj said, 4 days a week.
And then that day we also made bead bracelets with the kids, and those bracelets are sold by like the school in order to make money for the school. And
the kids taught us a bunch of like words and stuff.
Yeah, we were just chatting with them.
Yeah.
And then the next day, Friday, was African Child's Day. So students from P7 and P6 prepared like a dance and a song number to perform at this event in like a neighboring village or city. And so we watched them practice like a couple times, and they were super good and super cute.
Her little dance moves.
Yeah, they had dance moves. It was really cool.
So Thursday we had arranged for us to sit in on a class on Friday, and it was going to be like an intro wash lesson. So like Friday morning, which is today, that's what we did. We went to school at 11 to go watch the teachers like give the kids a little intro to wash. They've all seen it before, but like just for this year, and to like prepare them for like what we're going to be teaching them over like the next 5 weeks. And so like we sat in on that. Like I took some notes with the kids, and it was like fun. They're like such good students in class, like raising their hands for like to answer all the questions, and like they knew so much already. Like I don't know how I'm gonna I don't know how I'm gonna teach them anything.
It was crazy. But yeah. And then after that, we went to Huntington's home, which
Huntington's-
yeah,
He's the director of Johnson and Cozy School.
yeah. So we went to his countryside home. It was pretty crazy. Like just like the view from like this hill that he was on was so pretty. We'll probably show you guys pictures of that.
Yeah. He lives in Busale.
Yeah, Busale is like a neighboring village in the Nama sub-county.
Yeah, where we're gonna do we're gonna do an outreach there later
Yeah.
on.
So that was super nice. He like met us and we had coffee with him.
And then he took us around his farm, which is like about 15 acres.
Yeah.
And he said 10 of those acres is where he grows food for the kids at Johnson and Cozy. And then the rest of the land is just like other crops. But there was corn, there was sweet potatoes, there was cassava root, coffee, basically just a lot of things. And he showed us how to like harvest
Irish.
them. Oh yeah,
Irish.
Irish potatoes. And it was just like super green and luscious, and it was like really, really, really cool to see.
And then he pulled some of the like sweet potato and cassava, and we took it back with us, and then like we had it for lunch, like
Yeah.
right after.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
We had lunch on top of like this hill that overlooked like his whole
The whole valley.
yeah, and it was just so cool.
Yeah. And then basically when we got back, like we were so full because they just like eat a lot here, and it's rude if you don't finish your food. So we just eat a lot. Like they bring us meals like for each meal to our like living room area that we're in right now for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And I kid you not, like for each meal there's at least like 6 different pots of food ranging from like rice to like some sort of meat to like cassava root, matoke, G-nut sauce. So it's a lot of food. But
And we found out that Ugandans put hella sugar in their tea
there's
or coffee,
spoon.
like 4 spoonfuls.
We had coffee when we saw them. That's why that was.
There you go.
Just like in our spare time, normally like school children just like come into our living room, like play with us, like we hang out with them. It's super fun.
They're so friendly.
Yeah.
So nice.
Yeah. I don't know what other things about our experience do you have to say.
Well, our weekend trip, at least for tomorrow, we're going to be going to Kampala with Ruth to like check out like the capital and like see some stuff in the big city, see what it's like, and just like get a feel for it. So if we ever like want to go ourselves or something, we can be a little more comfortable.
Yeah, so that's what we're doing tomorrow. And then usually like when we're just like have downtime, we like play cards or we just like read, just like chill. We have a Wi-Fi box, but like we try not to use it that much. We spend a lot of non-connected time.
A little bonding time.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's fun. The jet lag was kind of hard to get over. It's like Sanj had the worst time. There's literally a picture of her
right
like sitting on the couch playing cards, and she just fell asleep while sitting straight up. So yeah, that's
Thriving.
yeah. Oh yeah. Also, the bucket showers aren't that bad.
The water was a little cold yesterday, but
Yeah, that's our first week, and I think we're all just like really looking forward to the next 5 weeks. Like it actually, like official stuff start next week because we start teaching. We start doing our outreaches where we go into the local communities where we have water sources and survey the community on their like sanitation and hygiene practices. So it's gonna be a busy next week, but it's gonna be a real week, and I think we're all excited.
Yeah, finally like settling in, getting used to it, and now we're just excited to like for our next 5 weeks.
But yeah,
That's it for this vlog. That's all we have for this vlog. But we'll be posting another one soon, so stay tuned.
See you then.
bye guys. Oh.